We're seeing a leaner, meaner Draymond Green in this series. He seems to really be in attack mode. He's not attacking the officials. What is he attacking in this series?
I think we given a lot of attention to, their two main guys, the guys who shoot the ball the best, and that's Steph and Clay. So, when we do our switching and have our bigs up at the level, at the three-point line, they throw it to him, and he's, making the right plays. Sometimes he's getting downhill, laying it up. He's drawing fouls. He's throwing lobs, making the late pass to the big, finding the weak side. I mean, once he gets the ball in his hands, he's doing, everything that you would want that guy in the middle to do. And then, even in the first half, he was just pushing it up the court, inbounding it quick. The game was going our way, and he was just pushing it quick, drawing fouls, and, trying to get to the rim. So, he's been huge for him.
Jamal Corner, Reuters. Dame, the Warriors have consistently blitzed, and you've consistently made the correct plays. Is there a point where you kind of have to push it and force it a bit, or do you have to continue making the correct play?
I think what they want me to do is make the correct play. And for me, I try to do that for as long as possible. As long as I can do it and we can stay in the game or have a lead like we have the last two games when I'm just making the right plays, and guys are doing what they're supposed to do on the weak side. But I think in Golden State's minds, they know at some point if we're going to beat them, I'm going to have to be rolling. And, they just kind of banking on the fact that, we'll just live with what's happening right now, keep getting the ball out of his hands. And, at some point we'll probably be able to take over the game. And tonight I was making the right play just like game two. And we had the lead for a lot of the game. Third quarter they had, another one of their quarters. And, I tried to get aggressive. I tried to force the action. Both guys stand with me, and then Draymond is lurking behind them. So it's, you up against a wall of defense. Sometimes it's three defenders. So it's tough because you're not going to always get a quality look. And then when you do get a quality look and don't make it, that kind of just makes it worse.
On the left, your third row.
Dwight Jaynes, NBC Sports Northwest. Dame, how tired are you?
Everybody's tired. And it's the third round of the playoffs after a long season. In our last season, I got a lot of attention. The team was giving me a lot of attention, and same thing in this series. So, it takes a lot, to deal with that and then go out there and chase guys around on the defensive end. So, but everybody's putting that effort out. I feel fine enough to go out there and play 40 minutes like I have been, but, it's definitely tiring.
All the way in the back, please.
Dame, Andrew Hobner, KZI TV. It seems pretty well known at this point about the Warriors that they do go on these big third quarter runs, as happened in game two. Is this something that you have to prepare for as a player? Does it affect mentality at all, knowing that the Warriors do this and do it with consistency, run it up the third?
I don't think it affects your mentality. I think it's just something that, and it's also not something you should expect from them. I think we're just constantly reminding each other what not to give up. So, maybe we don't give up one of those runs. But a huge part of it is just staying together, keeping your mind right and not panicking when they do have a run. I thought in game two, they went on one of those runs, and we went into the fourth tied up. And then we was able to build back on the lead in the fourth. And down the stretch, we just kind of let the game slip away. And tonight, they went on another one of those runs. And I thought we were in the game. But, when you give up that run and you don't control the game well enough, it can easily get away from you, and they had some possessions where we had some miscommunication on some switches, left a few guys open, and they hurt you in those situations.
Damian, Tom Ward, Coin TV. In your estimation, does this team have enough gas in the tank to get a win Monday and then make this a series again?
It starts with one. We still got another game on our home floor, and that's a solid start for us. And, we can't look at, game 5 or game 6 or any of that. We just got to get one. And we're confident that we can do that. And then once we do that, we build from there.
All the way in the back.
USA, Draymond Green was pushing the ball hard every time he could. What could you do better in transition defense for the next game?
I think just understanding that after he does it one or two times, you got to recognize the trend. I thought tonight, especially in the first half, we just kept being surprised by it. And the game was going in our favor, so I don't think you pay as much attention to it when, you're up 6, 7, 8, or whatever we were up in the first half, sometimes even double digits. You don't see it as much of a problem as it is. But I think because he was able to keep getting it out quick, pushing it at us, drawing fouls, getting to the rim, that just got him in a good rhythm, got his confidence up really high. So in the second half, when other guys started to make shots and they got back into the game, it really hurt us, all because of how we allowed him to get in that type of rhythm and comfort in the first half.